Hey y'all, my name is Caitlin. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4 and housewife, and today I decided to go ahead and tackle the laundry room. It's one of those rooms that I've been meaning to get to, but have been procrastinating it, and I wanted to go ahead and start with laundry. I have piles of laundry to do. It's been a little bit hectic here. We've been doing a lot of running around because school's about to start. I did some last-minute school shopping, and we've been also decluttering, so I've been going through a lot of our clothes and stuff like that. I decluttered 2 closets and a dresser over the weekend, and just it made so much clutter. It's like when you're doing something like reorganizing, cleaning, decluttering, you make a bigger mess before it gets better, and we're at that bigger mess part. And I know it's going to get done, everything's going to be good, and I'm going to feel a lot better once it's all decluttered, organized, and cleaned. It's just I'm having to do the cleaning part now. Before starting the washer, I noticed that there was a little bit of soap scum and water kind of built up on the door, so I went ahead and wiped off the inside of the door with some all-purpose spray and a rag, and I'm just really scrubbing at it. It came pretty clean pretty easily. The cleaner I used was the Mrs. Meyer's, I think it's like the lemon balm or something, all-purpose cleaner. It smelled okay. It's not my favorite scent, but it is a good scent, and I'm one of those people that have to have good smelling cleaning products. Like if it smells good, I'm more likely to want to use it. It actually motivates me to clean even more because I like the smell. I'm one of those people that is very obsessed with scents. I like everything to smell good, and if my cleaning products smell good, I'm going to be more likely to use them. I'm going ahead and kind of going through everything in here. There's clothes all over the floor, blankets on the floor. We've kind of just been throwing things in here. It's been one of those rooms that we just throw everything in here, shut the door, forget that it's there, and then it's something that I knew I was going to have to tackle at some point, and today was that point. I noticed that there was some stuff in between the washer and dryer, so I went ahead and got those out. I'm wiping down the front of the washer and dryer with the same all-purpose spray and a rag, just making sure everything is wiped down. It looks good. At least for me, there's nothing more motivating than seeing it go from kind of dusty to a nice pristine shininess that you get with wiping it all down. I'm going ahead and cleaning off the dryer too, and I don't even know how this stuff got on top of here.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feeling.
My son's toys and their toothbrush. Why is this stuff in here? I can think for the toothbrush and stuff, it's because when we got back from vacation, we threw our backpacks in here and they were packed in here. But with their toys and stuff, they don't play in here or anything, and they didn't pack any toys for vacation, so I don't really get how that got in here. I'm just going ahead and wiping down the front of the dryer too with the same all-purpose spray.
Feels right. Catching a craze love moving through me like a wildfire. Like a wildfire.
Now I'm quickly just tidying up the floor, picking everything up, kind of putting it where it goes, putting the laundry up, putting the hangers up, that kind of thing.
Never the same.
I noticed the backpack felt like it had something in it, and I was right. It was one of my kids' overnight bags, and it had some of their clothes from the last time they stayed the night with their grandparents. So I went ahead and took everything out and decided to go ahead and wash the backpack itself. I'm working section by section from one side of the room to the other side, starting with sweeping.
Never you calling my name, I'm taking my sweet time. Hey, whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best.
I made sure to sweep behind the washer and dryer and in between them. I can't move them myself, so I just wanted to make sure I at least swept what I could. This is where we come in from outside. Our back door is, well, one of our back doors is back here. It goes into the garage, so there was quite a bit of dirt in here. I went ahead and mopped with the O-Cedar spray mop to do a quick mop on the floor. I'm using the Fabuloso like I always do. I like like the way it smells. We do have some loose tiles we need to fix, and we need to redo the grout. There's so much work that needs to be done in here, but it's one of those things where we don't have the time or the money to do it, so we just kind of have to make it work with what we do have. I'm sweeping everything up, picking everything up, just tidying it all up. There is quite a bit of lint and stuffing and things like that, because we do have a dog that still chews up stuffed animals and blankets and pillows. She's getting slowly better at it, but it's something that's been going on for a few years. I thought she would grow out of it by this point, but nothing we've done has helped with her chewing. We've bought her toys, we play with her, we bring her outside. She has a lot of land to run on. I don't know, she just chews on everything. It's something that we're still battling with 3 years later. And I'm going to go ahead and mop all on the side of here where the trash can goes and everything. I ended up emptying the trash can after I was completely done in here because it was a lot of trash. Here's a shelf that we added last year. We put it in here to help with storage, and honestly it just kind of became a throw-all. Everybody just kind of puts whatever here, hats, bags, backpacks, hangers, it doesn't matter. They just put anything on this shelf. So I really wanted to go ahead and empty the shelf off completely, go through everything, and then reorganize it. We have a lot of Walmart bags because I don't feel right just throwing them away, so we end up collecting a bunch of them. We use them sometimes for the little trash cans. We do use them often, but we're bringing home more than we use. I found some of my old crochet projects from when I was learning to crochet in here. I found wraps from my surgery, my husband's ice pack from his surgeries, just so many things in here that I did not know were in here. I didn't even know where they went. So I don't think I'm the one that threw them in here, but that I could have very well done it and just forgot about it, because I often put things away and completely forget about it and just find it later on. I ended up getting rid of a bunch of the stuff in here. A lot of it was not even able to be donated, so it's just going to have to go into the trash, but we were able to bring some things to donation. I have been on this decluttering kick lately. It felt really good to bring things out of the house, and because we're not really bringing that much into the house, it's starting to feel a little bit more manageable. I started to feel like I had too much stuff, and I have no intention to ever be a minimalist. That's just not the kind of life I want to live, but I can absolutely say that we have too much things and we're buying too much things, and it's time to slow down a little bit and to get rid of it. And here's our hanger mess. We had a time where the kids were constantly breaking hangers, but thankfully that's not happened in a while. We have accumulated a good bit of hangers because whenever they ask if I want the hangers, I'm like, yes, of course I do. I'm not one of those people that just want matching hangers or whatever. I take whatever I can get. I'm of course taking the hangers from the store. There was stuff on this shelf that I didn't even know were on this shelf, like my vacuum parts and lids to the containers that are on top of the shelf. It was a lot that I didn't even know we had here. This shelf is from my bathroom. I used it for a while until we got our bigger shelf. Once we took it out of the bathroom, I didn't want to get rid of a perfectly good shelf, so I put it in here. I didn't know what I was going to end up using it for, but I used it for the hangers now, and it works pretty well. We have a lot of hangers. There is 6 people in this house. Then we all hang our clothes up in our closet. There is quite a bit of hangers here. It worked out really well having this to organize the hangers on. As I've been decluttering, I'm learning some things about myself. I'm learning that I do have a little bit of like a scarcity problem, of the fear of if I get rid of it, I might end up needing it. And I know why that happened. It's mainly because we've had hurricanes and we've had floods and a house fire, and we've went through so much, and we have been in the situation where we couldn't buy everything we needed, and we had to take anything that we could get multiple times again and again from situations that just kept happening that was out of our control, that when I can control something, it's hard for me to let it go. And it's also hard for me to say no to free things. When people are offering me something for free, I'm like, of course I'm going to take it, anything to save a buck. But I'm consciously going through this to undo that, and it's slowly working. It's a slow process, but I've been able to get rid of more things without having this guilty conscience that I get every single time I do. I'm thinking about starting a decluttering series, but I didn't know if anyone would be interested in watching that. If you would be interested in watching me declutter my house room by room, can you comment below and tell me which room you want to see me declutter and organize next? But that's it for today's Clean With Me. My laundry room feels so much better now. It's all organized, it's clean, and it's going to be a lot easier for me to come in here and not feel that little bit of dread every time I open this door. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.